Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, as you can see, I'm going to be talking about um, my visa. Yes, it's not a clickbait. This is truly me getting a visa, a Canadian temporary residency visa within 30 days from the day of application till the day of approval. So I'm going to be telling you like the step by step. Not actually how exactly, but I'm going to be telling you what led to what and what led to what. This is because in my next video, I'm going to be telling you how. So I'm going to be giving you a full detail. Like for example, I'm going to be telling you the documents I submitted, why I was going to Canada in the first place, the letter I wrote to immigration, what the letter contained, um, other supporting documents, how much it cost me, and where the payment was made from, what country this application was made. I'm going to be explaining all that in my next video. So if you're watching this video, I will advise that you subscribe to my channel, hit on the notification bell, ask all the questions you want to ask in the comment section down below so that I can answer it while making my next video, or I can touch on that. And of course, like this video. Yes, so this is not a clickbait, as I said. It's real, right? I actually got my Canadian temporary residency within within 1 month, as you can see. You see that? That's my passport. So I kind of got this within 1 month. And as for those of you who notice the color of this passport, this is actually a Nigerian passport because I'm a Nigerian. So let's get down to the main story. As I said, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to ask your question in the comment section down below. Those of you who are already my subscribers, thank you so much for, all your support. So our community is growing and I wish that it keeps growing, right? So I'm going to be trying my best to bring you more content and bring you more information. So for those of you who are new to this channel or who are just coming across my channel, I was in Canada from March that's March to September. So I literally spent like 6 months in Canada before returning. And one of the questions a lot of people asked me was, or is, because people are still asking me this question, is like, why did you come back? So I like to say that there are a lot of people, especially in Africa, who do not understand, how immigration processes work in countries like Canada. Depending on the kind of visa that you applied for and the kind of visa you are given, you have like some sort of limitation, you have some rules guiding whatever visa you applied for. And there are different kind of visas. Based on the kind of visa you have, you can decide to stay, as long as you want, or you can decide to go and come back, travel out of the country, come back, travel out of the country. That is what they call multiple entry. But the long and short of the story is you can either get a visa as a temporary residence or get a visa as a permanent residence. And both visas have their rules and they have their regulations, right? So let me get back to my story. So my sister and I, we haven't seen each other for like 5 years. Yes. As at that time, we haven't seen each other for like 5 years because she and her family relocated to Canada in 2020 as permanent residents, right? That means they are going to stay in Canada permanently. And after 3 years, they got their citizenship. So like I haven't seen her, I haven't seen my nieces, I haven't seen them, I haven't seen her family. And, my father, my mother, my sister, and her family, they were all in Canada as at March. In October, my sister and I started talking about how I can come and visit Canada. And we started looking at the process. Now, what I will tell you is we never used an agent. We did not use an agent. All we did was go to canada.ca to check all the information. Now, if you want to travel to Canada for any reason, you need to check the website and first check if you are eligible. So there are different ways to travel and different reasons to travel. You cannot just pick your bag and then enter another country without, telling them the reason why. So this application process is quite, I would say, simple if you know how to digest information. And every single thing you need to know is on that website, from who is eligible to apply for the visa, to how many days it's going to take, or how many weeks, or how many months. Basically, the duration. It covers why you can't be eligible. It covers how long you can stay and all that. So that is basically it on the website. So my sister and I started talking about, I want to visit Canada, and this video is for those who want to invite their siblings or want to go and see their siblings in Canada as well. So I was like, okay, let's try. Trust me, because I have watched a lot of videos and I've read a lot of, things about people getting denied, especially when you don't have, a, travel history, you don't have enough money in your bank account, you don't do this, you don't earn enough. A lot of people say, oh, you can't, these are the things that will make you not get a temporary residence in Canada, because of course they feel like you're going to run away and you're not going to come back to your country. So, but I had to take my chances, right? Because to be honest, I never knew that I was going to get the visa. So my plan with my sister was, okay, let us try to apply. And if it doesn't go well, we're going to reapply again, using the correction, maybe one correction or the other, and then we're going to reapply. And then we started the application in October, but, we were a bit scared that, because, getting a denial is a big deal, to be honest. It's not something that I've never been denied a visa before, but um, people who people who actually have been denied visa, they feel very bad about it. So I was like, okay, you know what, it's worth it. Even if I get denied the first time, I can apply for the second time or even the third time. So in, I think, November 19th, we completed our application and then we submitted. December 3rd, I think, like few days later, I think 2 days later, I received an email to go and do my biometrics. So biometrics is where you get the fingerprints and all that. So I was like, so these people, are they rushing to deny me? Like, what is the rush? Like, it's too quick. Biometric within 2 days. And I was like, okay. No problem. But as I said earlier, I never had that faith that I was even going to get the visa in the first place, because what I submitted as my proof of fund was ridiculous. I'm going to talk about it in the next video. And, travel history, I've been to only 3 African countries and I have 2 visas stamped on my passport. So it's within Africa. So I don't even have 5, 10. I've never been to Europe or anywhere outside Africa. So, the possibility of me getting it was a bit slim, according to what I have read and watched on YouTube from other people who have talked about it, right? So, but getting my biometric within 2 days was a shock to me. So I told my sister, and then I went for my biometrics, and within, I think they said I don't need to do medicals because this is a temporary residence visa, right? It's a visiting visa where I get to go see my sister. After, I was expecting to wait for how long, because for each country they have the duration, and I already checked the duration for um, the processing time in Rwanda, and it was within, I think it was 90 something days, 94 days or something. So I was like, okay, maybe within 3 months I could get an answer from IRCC, that is the Canadian immigration. I was like, okay, so I was waiting peacefully. Not until on the 19th, my sister and I, that we went to, chill out and all that. I wasn't having internet on my phone, and this was the 19th of of December, 19th of December, 19th, either 19th or 20th of December, as I'm going to put that date here. And then I opened my email like around 4. I saw that this message has been sent like, way earlier. And then I opened it. I saw that you have a message. So if you apply for a Canadian visa, you have a portal where if they update your portal, you're going to receive a mail to go and check for the update. So because I was out, I called my sister. I was like, there's an update on my I told her that there's an update on my in my portal, so she should help me check because I was too nervous to check myself. And I told her like, oh, if it's been denied, please don't call me. Just move on. And I know that it's been denied. And she was like, okay. And then I moved on with my life. In fact, I just continued what I was doing. And then in the next 3 minutes, she called me back. I was like, oh, why are you calling me? And then she started screaming out, yeah, it was approved, it was approved, it was approved. I was so shocked, like, how was it approved? How did this happen? And then everyone was excited. I was excited. And I was like, can this be true? Within 30 days? Because I applied on the 19th and I applied on the 20th and I got it on the 20th of the following month. I was like, can this be true? So they asked me I should get I should bring my passport to the passport office. And then the next day, I took my passport with with the letter I got on my portal. I attached everything and I went to the IRCC office here in Rwanda. So I went to the IRCC office here in Rwanda and then I submitted my passport. When the lady was checking, I was like, maybe it's a mistake. And she finally checked and everything, and then she took my passport and they said they're going to send me an email and they're going to send me a message when the passport gets back. So apparently the passport, it's not been stamped here in Rwanda, I think somewhere in Tanzania. So, and it was very close to Christmas period, right? So I literally got a message to get my passport back after New Year, I think on the 5th of January. So that was when I went to pick up my passport, and then I opened when I got it, I had to open it to confirm. I saw that the visa was given till the end of within the duration of my passport. So my passport, when my passport expires, is when the visa actually expires. So I was like, okay, this is fair enough and all that. And I was like, okay, let me, share the good news with my family and all that. And everyone was excited that finally I get to visit Canada. Trust me, guys, this was my first time of applying for a visa to Canada. This was my first time of applying for a visa outside Africa, and it was approved within 30 days. So guys, if you want to know everything I did, all the documents I submitted, which was a bit different from what I hear from other YouTubers and all that. My own case was kind of different, right? Because there are some criteria I felt like, oh, maybe I wouldn't meet up to, but I submitted what I had anyways. And yeah, the most important thing is that I got it. So if you want to know how the documents I submitted, as I said earlier, if you want to know about all these processes, subscribe to my channel, hit on the notification bell, and I will bring you that video soon. So thank you guys for watching, and put your comment down below, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and